Big strike in the 6th for Steve Wunderlich. He and his partner Handegard a 3-bagger, and then John Handegard left the 10-pin in the 7th, and now it's a 29-pin lead for Handegard and Wunderlich as Tommy Evans will try and double up in the 7th.
And he just has to strike here, Dan. Has to. Stroked it. Stroked it. Oh, my goodness gracious. Walter Ray just shakes his head.
Tommy Evans doesn't even change the expression on his face. He's gone solid 10, solid 8. That could be a 4-bagger. It could be, what, a 9-pin lead?
And the split that he made but didn't make, I mean, he's made a lot of good shots here and has nothing to show for it. Not a strike.
I think this is what frustrates bowlers, but it's also what brings them back to the game.
Does it? There's some of us that it hasn't brought
Mike,
back.
you were mailed home long ago. You were a lost cause.
I'm bowling a league this fall with my son. Yes.
With Mike?
With Mike Jr.
Well, you got the righty and the lefty theory then.
Yeah, that's right.
Walter Ray had thrown 8 consecutive strikes, which is very tough to do in this doubles format until that soft tap.
And it looks like the strategy for Handegard and Wunderlich has paid off. They put the decision-making thing on Evans and Williams, and they opted to switch, and it hasn't worked for them.
And more than likely for Walter Ray, it will be another chance in the championship round. And
no title.
No title. He really has bowled very, very solidly this winter and this spring and summer. He just hasn't been able to come up with a victory. When he does, he's liable to reel 3 or 4 off in a year.
Well, he's made 6 championship round appearances this year alone.
I mean, the leaders have only 8, I believe. Wunderlich trying to dance down the 10. That won't work.
He got a little quick with that shot, but with this new release, the ball held into the pocket, and he's shooting just a 10-pin. He can make the 10-pin. He knows that.
Wunderlich and Handegard could still shoot 225.
And the best Williams and Evans can get is, what, 196? So the match is still up for grabs. It can still be won by either team. Trouble. Right there.
Great release and straight into the channel for Wunderlich, who gives new life to Evans and Williams.
He's trying to throw a knuckleball at it, and he did, but he just got it aboard right and misses the 10-pin.
And if Handegard doesn't strike here, watch out.
Well, the pressure is all on John now. Good shot. Another 10-pin.
Pair of 10s back-to-back for Handegard on lane 47. A spare here and 3 strikes would give that team a game of 204.
But right now, Evans and Williams is thinking, hey, we can still win this match. All Tommy has to do is stand up and throw 1 strike. You know, and he knows how to get into the pocket now. Because Walter Ray is confident that he can strike out.
The senior version of that team picks up the 10-pin.
Well, this is what it's all about on the PBA Tour, senior or junior, and that's striking in the 9th and 10th. You have to do that to win matches. He gave up on that shot and it held pocket.
Thought he tugged it and probably did. Evans comes back with the raised eyebrows. Now Walter Ray starts to lick his chops.
And we see it here. A little tug right there, but the ball held a lot of oil in the lane there. And he'll take it. Back to live action for the double.
Walter Ray likes it, and he strikes. So Evans and Walter Ray Williams Jr. trying to mount some kind of a comeback here in the 10th frame.
And boy, I'll tell you, missing spares in crucial situations, 8th, 9th, and 10th, just puts adrenaline into your opposition. And that's what's happened here. That missed spare has just turned this match around.
Well, 1 more, and Wunderlich will have to double.
That's right. 1 more and 9 is what he needs to make Wunderlich double.
Wunderlich out of the gates quickly, down on one knee, and the 10-pin stands. The 6-pin just fell right into the channel.
And you know, he's throwing the ball so well that you know he's going to hit the pocket. And his opponent knew that too. Wunderlich still needs a mark in that 10th frame. And he's not a very confident bowler at this stage of his career.
Well, obviously, a player who qualifies for the championship round and then completely changes his game an hour after he's done. That shows you that you're not very comfortable with where you are physically or mentally.
Interesting. I did that when I won with Gil Sliker in the regular doubles tournament back in 1983.
Yeah, but of course he carried the show, didn't he?
Yes, he did.
A re-rack for Wunderlich.
Steve took his first re-rack of the game. He just wants to make one good shot right here.
A little room. He asks for it to carry, and he is fortunate that he didn't end up with the 10-pin along with the 4 and the 7. Look at Handegard. His eyes are rolling to the back of his head.
And he's down on one knee, and that ball leaked high or crept high on him. Really surprised him. He thought he was flush in the 1-3 pocket, and it went right through the heart of the pins. 4-7. I guess nothing is a gimme here.
No inside the leather. Wunderlich feeling a little better about himself at this point. He nearly gave away the match by missing the 10-pin.
And basically, what does he need? Just 4 pins. Stay behind the foul line, but I did see him foul once in practice.
I think I'd go to the old Durbin 3-step at this point. You've heard of the Texas 2-step, then there's the Durbin 3-step. Behind the line, good speed, and the same result, the 4-7.